All right, it is Saturday, August 20th, 2022. I'm here in Camarillo, California at the Camarillo Airport for Wings Over Camarillo, and that's a lot of Camarillo in one sentence, but that's okay. It is an air show, but it's also a car show. So as I said, my daughter's here, Ava, and my sister Tara. So we're making this like a family outing, as we should. Lots of great cars to check out here, lots of great airplanes. So if you like airplanes, we'll be showing you those too. And I don't have any cool, crazy like zoom lenses or anything like that to film the air show stuff, so I'll do the best I can on that stuff. And also, I'm not like super well versed in airplane lingo, so if I mess that up, go easy on me. I usually do car videos. All right, so let's go get started right now. All right, so we're going to start in the car show with this Plymouth Fury police car, which is the Dukes of Hazzard, Hazzard County police car. Not sure if it's one of the original ones used in the movie, or sorry, one of the movie or the TV show, I should say. Of course, everyone remembers the TV show. I saw my lunchbox from back then, from the 70s. So it says Star Car Central. That doesn't mean a lot of the Star Car places are not the actual car. And here is, of course, 69 Charger General E, complete with the CB. Once again, there actually are a lot of these running around that are from the show, as I believe they used several hundreds of these. And of course, they pieced them together with what they had and made 2-3 cars out of, made one car out of 2 or 3 cars, that sort of thing. And my daughter's like paying attention to how I'm doing this. Of course, Herbie, I'm guessing it's not the original Herbie because it's got all these stickers on it. So we'll just say it's a Herbie replica. Yeah, you could walk around. I don't think we've seen this one before. There's a lot of band stickers and Beatles and stuff like that. And eventually we're going to get the 65 Beetle my stepfather got. We'll get that in the show, and we'll get that on the channel at some point. We did drive it around, so it is running and driving now. It's a nice GTO. Maybe with a 4-speed. I'm gonna go there and buy a little Porsche. Ford pickup with a mobile glass theme on it. So it still has the flathead V8 in it. Alright, next week on the channel, I've got the San Marino Classic. I've actually purchased my ticket for that already. So I'll bring you that. I think this will be the second time I'm filming that show. You get a lot of beautiful cars at that event. And the week after that is Labor Day weekend. They'll have the Ventura Nationals up here, back up here in Ventura County, up at the county fairgrounds near the beach. So that'll be nice and cool. So I'll be bringing you that. So look at this Corvette. And then going into September, I know there's another Long Beach, and I believe we have a few other shows planned. I don't think I'm going to Vegas for the Low Rider show on Labor Day weekend. That's just a bit much. And for the Malays crowd, here's this Buick Riviera.
Listen to what the guys in uniform tell you, and we'll be out here and expedite your departure.
This one's got a little bit of, looks like it's a bit of a project car. You don't see these Rivieras very often though. This Chevy hot rod pickup. I'm not sure if there's music that's close enough, so I'll short clip it. Show the bed in there. And the interior. And my daughter and my sister were like, the heck with it, we're gonna go walk around while you film. So they kind of got bored watching me film. But bring you some of these beautiful cars. Such as this Tr6 Roadster. This one for the orphan car fans. This one was a 1930 Durant. It's not for sale, but there's their information on it anyway. But how you doing? Give you a look at the car. Not something you see every day. So if you are looking for a swap meet video, I shot Pomona and Long Beach the last 2 weeks, so those videos are up if you haven't watched them yet. The 69 Chevelle. Just a reminder, I think I'm less than 300 subs away from hitting 10,000, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. It really helps us out as we've been trying to reach 10,000 subs. Right now we're far away enough. A 69 Corvette 350 with a 4-speed.
Let's strike up a conversation. Most aviation people are friendly.
So 68 Chevelle. So originally I was going to try to go for Concourse de Lemons up in Monterey today, but I never announced it, but I was looking into doing that, and that the hotel room rates up there were kind of excessive, so for car week, so I said nah, not in the budget. So I just wanted to be a nice outing though with my sister and my daughter. Actually, my daughter's never been to an air show before.
We all start moving. We just right through here.
This is 1970 Chevelle. It's got this Jeep rolling through. Got the full, they're all outfitted for the show. I'll continue on the Chevelle.
When I was talking, I know it was done. I'm done with this. I got it. And up on your copies, yes.
Stop at the veterans area. See if they can talk to you.
Very nice 68 Camaro.
Guidelines. We for your safety. We and others we are following the COVID guidelines.
So I'm trying to think of what else. We have other stuff I'm sure in September. I write stuff down for every weekend. I try to memorize it as much as possible. I have a few other shows that I have penciled in for September and then into October.
Technology, engineering, and math.
Big block 67 Camaro 396. The automatic.
Robotics, drones, rockets, flight simulators, and more. The kids have a good time up there and they learn a little bit. It's located west end of the hangar.
I know I've going to SEMA again this year, so I'll be bringing you the SEMA action. I also got a press pass for the LA Auto Show Press Day coming up in November. And the day after that, I got to go to Palm Springs for the car auction, since that video did really well last time. So I'm going to keep shooting that one. And coming up October 15th, I've got Casual Concourse in Palm Springs. I'm actually driving the Pacer out there for that. And the very next day, I've got Pomona Swap Meet. So that's another busy weekend for me. It's an LS swapped 68 Camaro. So in Southern California, there's usually a show every weekend to hit. More modern Corvette. This one's a 50th anniversary edition.
Oh, I like that. Is that an anniversary mark?
This is a 68 Polaris owned by the Simi Valley Police Department. Guessing it's got big block power. Probably a 383 or 440. We got all the old uniform items in there. Oh, here, I guess I can get a little bit of a better shot there through the window that's open. Got the clubs and the, well, they got the clubs, not the club. This one is a Clené. These were actually built in Santa Barbara. This was back when they were doing these 30s style modern cars, like in the 70s and 80s, that were popular for a little while. You know, the Easy Excaliburs, the Zimmers, and the like. It was a thing back then. There it is, Santa Barbara right there. If you look, that's actually a Lincoln grill. There's a Corvair Corsa, one of the later Corvairs.
This and the Pinto.
It's got an interesting manifold setup there with a 4-barrel sitting on top. The Chevy. This one's got a tune port small block. The Camaro. It's funny, it's a YOA. My grandmother's 69 Galaxy was YOA 807. I still remember that on a black plate back when I was a kid. Actually, I had that car briefly in the early 90s. It's on a 69 Galaxy 500 two-door hardtop with a 390. Never see those anymore. 40 Deluxe two-door sedan. Chevy powered.
I know. No, I know.
Very clean 66 Chevelle. Good look here. may try to hit something tomorrow. I don't know what's going on yet. Might actually have to do something tomorrow, but if I don't, I might see if there's a show. I didn't see anything really for tomorrow yet, so I might look again. There's a Plymouth with the 426 with the cross ram, super stock style. So I don't know what's going on yet. Nice to a Land Cruiser. It's got the Chevy motor in it. Of course, these have become quite expensive.
Windex and stuff in there.
Little MG, 4-cylinder. This one is, I believe, the MGB. This to be very original. This Jaguar. They call these the Saloon. So it's got the sliding back sunroof. Little 55 Thunderbird. I just got music playing, so I got the 69 Mustang. This one is the notchback variety. There's a Volkswagen Vanagon Synchro. This one's called Synchrozilla. There you go, camping. This Mercury, this one's been upgraded. This Willis Jeep. So let's say it's got a 350 crate motor in it. And this truck, I'm not going to get through there because the guy's got his chair. It's a nice Chevy truck. It's another Willis. This one's got big block power. It's Willis Coupe. Chevrolet. So I think they have different cars out here both days because the show is actually a 2-day event. The wood in the bed. So there's actually a different car show entry for tomorrow. So I'm sure they'll have a different set of cars tomorrow. I think the Saturday is the bigger day.
Well, obviously the battery's going to fool you.
There's the Ford F100.
82 this morning when I left the house.
56.
Do you have a bunch of apps open? That was something like that.
I said, in future years, if you miss it on Saturday, you can always come down on Sunday. Or even if I get this up quick enough today, maybe you'll see it, or maybe you'll see it Sunday morning and shoot down. There might be different cars here. There might be some same, I'm sure. This one's a 390 horse, 69 Corvette 427. There's a 67. This one, I know we've seen this car before. It's a 400 horse Roadster. So this is the same one I've seen at shows for very many years here in Southern California. And this one I know we've seen around as well. It's Rat Rod. With that 12-cylinder flathead.
Oh, really? Oh my God! I just got my '66 C10. I just got on Tuesday. I got a '73 F250.
So this 48 Ford, two-door sedan. I'm gonna have to find my daughter and my sister here pretty soon. I think if they're somewhere where they're shopping, that's probably where they're at. In fact, I bet they're going to want to go to the outlets after this. That's why I don't think I'm going to get the video up today. There's actually a really big outlet mall not far from here in Camarillo. The helicopter's rolling in. I may try to shoot, when we get to the air show part, I might try to shoot it on my phone because it's easier to zoom on that. Well, I don't even know how that's going to come out, so.
Trying to do, Poppy.
This is Ranchero.
Hey, where are you?
I think they have light music playing, so I might have to start clipping it a little bit. Music is very low, but it might be loud enough to get caught. There's an 82 Corvette with the Crossfire Injection. So they did that in 82 and 84. A very clean example. It's like you just got it. It's got a dealer tag on it. My 63 Galaxy. I just got a call from my mother. So her car is down. So she borrowed my Fox body Mustang convertible, my 90. So she's driving that. And I said, well, the air conditioning stopped working after I did Radwood last year. She turned the air conditioning on and it started blowing cold. So now the air conditioning mysteriously started working again. So my mother is enjoying the air conditioning in my Fox body convertible. So I'm probably the only person that has a Fox body Mustang 5.0 that's like a loner in the family. There's a very clean 1960 Pontiac. This Dodge. That's not a Dodge motor though. I mean, it says Dodge on it. It's a Chevy motor. So like I said, I think last summer we did Radwood up in the Bay Area. I took my daughter up. We actually did a trip to Monterey and then hit Radwood and San Mateo. Drove back. It was 110 or 115 degrees, something like that in Central Valley on the way back. The AC blew cold. The car did not overheat. All the way down I-5 and over the Grapevine. The following week, the AC didn't work. Said I just never got around to it. Now it's mysteriously just started working again. Fun with old cars, right? So it's always nice when your car fixes itself. Unless it's Christine, then you've got problems. You might have more problems than just air conditioning. A 67 Ford 7-liter convertible with a 4-speed XL with buckets and console. What do you say? Has your air conditioning ever fixed itself in your car? Leave it in the comments. Always nice when you call from your mom. Oh, by the way, your air conditioning works now. Fortunately, she tried it because I probably would have never tried it. I just would have assumed it was still broken. So this is a Model T. For the Studebaker fans, it's a nice Studebaker wagon. This is 56 Chevy, the later small block in it. Well, announced I am registered for, what is it, the zip tie drags out in Tucson come the end of September. I know there's a good guy show in San Diego that weekend, but I kind of always wanted to go to that. It used to be called duct tape drags. Now it's called zip tie drags. So I'm planning on driving the Matador all the way out there, if you can believe that. So I'm actually about to start semi-dailying that one to work the bugs out. I got new hoses and belts and everything on order for it, so I'm just going to do that just in case. So, and my friend Jimmy's supposed to come down, and we're gonna go out together. I guess they do a caravan out from LA, but he's bringing his 60 Plymouth station wagon down. He's going to drive that all the way out there, and then I think he's got a couple other buddies that are going as well from up Merced area. This one is for sale, the 69 Ford Camper Special. I'll do a walk around since it's for sale. Remember all your swap meet rules apply. So you got the number. I'm pretty sure that didn't glare. So we had a couple for sale signs glare at Pomona again, and I did not have the information. So remember, check the date of the video if you ever see a for sale sign. And don't call too far into the future. It's my 69 Camaro. That's not a for sale sign, it's just an information sheet. This Studebaker. I said I'm gonna try to do that zip tie drag. I need to really try because I've already paid the $100 entry fee. I actually spent the money already. This one of the Studebaker's got an LS in it. Very nice car. Let me show you the interior again. So I've already spent the money on the entry fee. I got to book a hotel as well. Nice C10 pickup. I think I'll put a timestamp in the description for the airplane guys, so if they want to go right to the airplane stuff, they can. I mean, I've already shot over half an hour of footage already, so and I don't think I've done but maybe half of the show. So I'll do that for the benefit of those guys if they want to skip all the car stuff. Model A coupe. Supposed to be very, very original with a rumble seat in the back. Now they got music playing, but it's very light. So if it starts short clipping, then you know why. I'm going to do a complete walk around on this one. I don't think it's close enough, but I'm sure at some point something's going to get short clipped for the music. A Challenger with a modern 392 Hemi. So I guess Dodge announced they're not going to build V8s anymore the other day, and that caused quite a bunch of anger. So I don't know, I think that's going to make the existing V8 cars probably a little bit more valuable, if you know what I mean. And who knows if they're going to still build crate motors or not. You know, this 90s paint scheme on this Ford. This Ford Woody. This one I believe was at the Woody show a few weeks ago in Santa Barbara, which I filmed. If you haven't caught that video, make sure you check it out. Can't get back there, he's got chairs and stuff lined up. And you get a look. There was a whole show of nothing but Woodies. That's Aston Martin. So if you're into Woodies, I would check that video out. This Ford Coupe. What's going on in there? That was one I was kind of surprised it wasn't a bigger show, because there was literally nothing going on in LA that weekend. It was a nice trip up the coast. Great view on that cliffside where they held the show. And it wasn't just Woodies, they had other cars as well. There's a Plymouth Cuda with a 446 pack. All the Mopar fans. With a pistol grip. 4-speed. The Hellcat Charger. And then just a Hemi Charger. Like I said, they announced they're not going to build the V8 muscle anymore. I said a lot of people, I mean, I guess people saw it coming, but they're still angry about it, understandably. Nice Challenger. Try to get through these, a lot of doors open and people parked and sitting, so. There's a lot of the modern muscle Mopars at the Mopars May show. I had a lot of ones that were like just full custom jobs that were like, some of them were absolutely incredible. This guy's got his custom hood prop. This guy's got the full patriotic theme. Oh, it's actually called the Patriot. Like I said, I think that them discontinuing these may actually drive the value up on them, similar to like the Marauder and the Impala SS and whatnot, how they bring more than their, you know, say a regular Caprice or a regular Grand Marquis, respectively. Let's do a quick walkthrough here. Show is beginning to fill in. I know the air show probably doesn't start for another couple hours. This is why I got early to film the show. Little Mustang convertible, 289 car. It's got the underdash here, buckets, console. That post-apocalyptic Baja bug. I've seen this one before, but it's always worth it. Now they're doing announcements. This little Ford Coupe.
The other is a crate from the shipping back. The dead Tango November 017. Be right back.
58 or 59 Chevy panel. I'm actually happy about the AC working in the Mustangs. That's actually my backup car for Tucson. I'm not quite comfortable with the Matador driving all the way to Tucson and back. It's starting to get windy, so I've got the sock on the microphone, so that should help out. I know we've seen this car before, we'll show it to you again. There's a lot of great roadsters at the LA Roadsters show. It's been about a month and a half, 2 months since that show, and I filmed that one, which has been at the Mona Fairplex for many years, at least 30 years that I know of, probably more than that. Ford cab over. It's a 40 Standard Coupe, Chevy powered. That one's for sale. There's your information. Looks like they're letting all the police and fire sirens off. This one has a Harley Davidson theme, the orange and black. I'll show you the mural on the back. Pontiac Fiero with T-tops. This one's the GT and a 4-speed. Very nice Fiero. I know we've seen this 55 Bird with the early Hemi in it. I'm not going to go over there. This guy's sign fell down. I don't want to run through there. I'm sure it's going to be a constant battle today since it is getting windy. We are at an airport. We are about to have an air show, so I can imagine these signs aren't going to be falling down like crazy. Still gonna get to the airplanes. This Ford Bronco. This custom Toyota off-roader. Got all the extra pieces on it. It's this little MG. This one is for sale. You're gonna have to turn your TV sideways. Don't turn your TV sideways. It is for sale. It's like a full race 911 Porsche. This one's for sale as well. Pontiac. Three carburetor setup. Very clean Volkswagen Transporter. This early second gen Firebird with the Ram Air. This one's a 400 with the vinyl top. This Datsun Z car. Probably early 80s with the T-tops. That was a 1931 Studebaker. The 63 Studebaker Vani. I'm sure there's going to be several of these at that Palm Springs show in October. The 59 Cadillac Limousine. So it does not have the divider, but it's got the jump seats. This 57 Chrysler Saratoga for all you Ford look truck fans. Old Triumph Tr6 Roadster. Another modern Mopar. That one's pretty stock though. It's like a 67 Beetle. It's Nova. There's this 62 Chevy Bel Air 409 bubble top.
That was a big pass. Yeah, I grew up with Robert.
Ford Bronco. I don't know if I'll get to do a ride along in the new Bronco like I did last year at the auto show, but that was a lot of fun last time. Little 67 Corvair Monza. Like I said, last time I was able to do a ride along, and they went up an off-road course, and it was pretty crazy, and I filmed the whole thing. This Westphalia pops out. These guys are having a conference, so I'm not going to get in there. Got this full custom rig. See what's going on. A 62 Galaxy 406 car with the two 4 barrels. With a 4-speed. It's like a full custom 40 Mercury coupe. A 62 Pontiac Grand Prix. Chevy pickup. With a diamond plate bed.
We'll see. Was that a temperature sensor?
56 Chevy 2-door post. Chevy C10. Short bed. It's got a bunch of stuff around it, so I'll just do this. This 32 Ford with a blower. Got a 71 Chevelle.
Start over there.
Barracuda.
Put a couple stickers on your car.
Little Dodge Dart in pink. We saw this at the Spring Fling Mopar show. Which is always a popular one to film. And it is brand new Corvette. Who the helicopter flying by. I didn't realize you're supposed to bring a folding chair to this, so if you come to this next year, bring a folding chair so you can watch the air show. Another Nova. Now we're closer to the music, unfortunately. Another Bronco.
Oh, it's a Bronco.
57 Chevy pickup with a 348. Chevy. Clean 56 Chevy.
They do all the pro athletes. So you can all these badass cars.
This 1967 Corvette. Customized. A 69 Corvette. Small block car.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special moment up here by the announcement stand. Do an oath of enlistment with them. These future soldiers come from your neighborhoods, from your communities, from greater Los Angeles, and we cannot wait to serve with them. They are all embarking on new careers here soon. Everything from United States Army infantry to psychological operations to mechanics to military intelligence and many more of our 150 plus
so I'll just film what I
in the United States Army. And I guarantee you, whether they serve 3 years,
I'm not sure if the rest of the with the air show if they're going to be doing constant announcements or not. So
and provide even
I have this one little section here, and then we'll get to the airplanes. And there's actually some cars mixed around the airplanes as well. Over this R7 Mazda.
Please give them a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Nice convertible sedan Ford. It's a 58 Edsel with English license plates. So it's probably brought back to the U.S. This one's a Ranger 2-door hardtop. Dodge Charger. All right, there's still some cars to see. We're going to go inside this big transport. Now, where's my daughter? There you are. There you are.
Oh, it's giving your dad some.
I realize I've shot like nearly, I think I'm almost to an hour of footage already. So, well, let's get you up inside here.
The air show is all the airplanes. Richard, this way.
Got a shot for the kids running around. So it's got all the jump seats there. Literally jump seats. Alright, so we're going to start showing you some of the planes, even though there's a few cars still I haven't shot. This is a North American T-28 Trojan, and yes, I did read it off the plaque because I don't know airplanes very well, but it's a Navy plane because I was in the Navy myself for 6 years back in the 90s. I'll show you this awesome plane. I'll show you another plane. I think they're getting ready to start flying. Of course, it's very windy today, so. Alright, this one is a C-46F Curtis China doll. Got this military Dodge pickup. Saw some stuff like this at the auction out in the desert a couple of years ago. Yeah, the guy in that auction, I guess they had a lot of military stuff from World War II. They got this Jeep with a machine gun on there. And I got the matching trailer. There's a German Messerschmitt. Of course, they built micro cars, and they also built Vespas under license in Germany in the 1950s. Yeah, look at that one. Let me show you some more of the planes here. If anybody's like a plane expert, wants to like throw in the comments what these are, go right for it, because I am not an airplane expert. Alright, so we're actually getting ready to start the air show. This place is really filled in. I'm just going to show you some of the planes that are actually lined up over on the tarmac. Yeah, I guess they're going to have some jumpers pretty soon.
Jumpers in the aircraft, and then we will have an air show.
I'll bring you some of the planes that are static displays for now. Alright, so I went back to shoot some more of the car show, like this 69 Caddy. We've seen this at various shows locally. I left my daughter and my sister, I both set up their phones to shoot 4K. They're going to try to shoot the air show while they're watching the air show while I get the rest of these cars in the car show. This is an interesting way to do this. So that footage may or may not even be usable. Who knows? So we'll see. But there's a lot of people here now. They just did the jumping. They look like little specks, so it's not even going to show up on the camera. But at least we'll try to bring in the rest of the car show. So actually, this transport, that's the one we went in earlier. I showed you the inside. Nice early second-gen Camaro. And I think after the air show is done, my daughter's going to be ready to leave, so we're going to get you more of the cars since we are a car channel, even though I'm filming an air show with a car show mixed in. This Model A Woody. But I realize there's also a lot of crossover, a lot of car guys like airplanes and vice versa. Model A. Got this lifted second gen Econoline 100 Shorty. I'm still working on that 74 camper, trying to get that ready to sell. And of course I still have a 73 100 Shorty as well. I've had for several years. A very nice 68 Firebird. A couple nice Corvette Stingrays from the 60s. An LS swap. Yeah, a few more Model A's. I think they had the whole Model A club here. Saw somebody had a thing that said San Fernando Model A Club. This one says Conejo Valley Model A Club. It's a pretty nice turnout of stock Model A's. This 67 Country Squire wagon. This one's a 428. Which must have been a special order car. Most of these were 390. If I had a 69 with a 390. All the surf decals. 428 with an automatic. For this BMW. He's up against that fighter jet. The McLaren with a Gulf livery wrap on it. Nice 68 Camaro. I'm really hoping to wrap this up before the airplane flybys start. And if not, hopefully my sister or my daughter will get some good shots of that while I'm doing this. So we check out this Cutlass. That has a stick shift. Cobra.
2001, which we sold. Judy has over 11,500 flight hours. She's been an aerobatic instructor for over 19 years.
Now we're getting some of the flybys.
Yes. So that is what they're performance at Wings Over
So
Camarillo.
interesting Oldsmobile. Got a big block Chevy.
S2B with 60 horsepower.
Nice 68 Hemi Charger. I know we've seen this car before at various Mopar events.
In 2011, Judy was presented with the National CFI of the Year by the FAA, and she was also awarded the 2011 FAA Western Pacific Region CFI of the Year.
67 Camaro.
Sponsored the Learn to Turn seminar and
This Volkswagen is for sale.
And since 1998, Judy and her husband Clay have been very involved in the Aviation Museum. She has served as chairperson for the Ventura County chapter.
Just see what a pickup ready to go off-road. Full cage.
As you can see, she's very enthusiastic. The southwest section of the 99. Hi, and please come meet Judy. I'd also like to recommend that you go to the Commemorative Air Force Museum and see the Women in Aviation exhibit that put together. It's an amazing timeline of the history of women in aviation, recognizing the theme of this year's air show. In closing, Judy would like to recognize her husband Clay Phelps for all of his support, and her daughter Beverly, who's also a pilot, for her love and support. A big thank you goes out to her late father-in-law, Bob Phelps, for teaching her how to fly. I really admire Judy for all that she's done in aviation and the many years of
This patina Ford is kind of parked off on its lonesome.
Coming up next year.
A lot of planes, huh?
Ungainly biplane. Russian airplane. Their equipment.
Whoever put this airplane, look.
You're like, okay, there's a hot
It's a big lower Cadillac. Fit you on Victoria Tudor hardtop. It's a little Nova that's sort of parked off on its lonesome.
Is that his one?
I like the Generalese blowing its horn.
Yeah.
No, my wife said we could get there at 1:30 for the parade. And your wife...
And did you really think we'd forget to show you the vintage fire engine? You know this channel, we always have to bring you the vintage fire engines.
What you're going to see right now is part of the air system. We talked about safety a little bit ago. We're doing a
so the 1929 Travel Air D4D plane.
Throughout this entire plane for not only the performance but for people as well. Hopefully you don't see any.
This one's absolutely gorgeous. This one is also a 1929 apparently.
It's just recovery, so we don't have it all over the right?
And then we'll throw it back in. Those machines go on out.
Is it normally leaking?
Very, very important part of what our first responders do. With our
Here's the F-18. So these we did have on my ship. I was on the USS Abraham Lincoln and the USS Nimitz. Of course, back in those days, we also had F-14s. This one's a Buick Youngman from 1939. It's for the German Army back then. All right, that's going to wrap things up for Wings Over Camarillo 2022. Lots of great stuff here. This is a great event for the family. My kid loved it. She stayed here the whole time, watched these planes, checked everything out. There's lots of great exhibits for the kids. There's like robot exhibits. I didn't even get to film that stuff. My kid's done. I'm pretty much done. Lots of great events coming up for you on the channel. Lots of cool videos. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.